Last second victories earlier today. He was down 6-1 to start the second period earlier. In one of the qualification rounds, he stormed back, was able to get a takedown just as time expired on the edge of the mat to win 10-8. And a late challenge in the very next match. He ends up with the extra point because of the lost challenge and a 3-1 victory. And Chamizo starts with a bang here, and he gets to step out on VALIEV.
We've seen Frank Chamizo just continue to build momentum here in Istanbul. It's his third match of the day, and he just keeps looking better and better. Great snap down, go behind, so effortless for the Italian. And that is why Frank Chamizo is one of the greatest wrestlers currently wrestling today.
Olympic bronze medalist in the Rio Games in 2016. He was a two-time world champion, winning in both Las Vegas and in Paris. Four-time European champion, including the run that he enjoyed. Back-to-back titles in 16 and 17, and then he did it again in Bucharest and Rome in 2019 and 20.
So we know that VALIEV, the Albanian wrestler, is a very defensive style of wrestling. He loves backing up and really playing a tactical game here. And so far, Frank Chamizo has just done such a great job of utilizing these small wrist misdirects. And again, we see the referee stepping in and providing that verbal warning for VALIEV to look for that offensive action. One progression that we've seen of Frank Chamizo's wrestling style is he used to be known as just the epitome of counterattack offensive wrestler. And now he can just really score from any position. Duck under, go behind, still no points given up. All right, pressuring him down. VALIEV is looking here to transition to gut wrench. Not able to convert that, and we get brought up to our feet.
Seconds, both wrestlers re-engaging in the center. 3-2 Chamizo behind the quick start, something we haven't seen from him in the first couple of matches today, but Chamizo wanted to get out, set the tone early. He did. VALIEV with the last takedown. Referee telling VALIEV, don't do that again or I might tag you, as he gets maneuvered near that orange passivity area and then has dropped down to both knees. Same situation here. Chamizo steering, taking mat territory. VALIEV ordered to circle it back into the center. Easier said than done. Chamizo just not letting him get back there. Short time, 9 seconds to go.
Great, consistent, disciplined pressure by Frank Chamizo. Good job keeping him in front in the zone. We will get a short blood time break here for VALIEV. And that was that first initial snap down for Chamizo, that redirect. And there's that duck under offensive action that we saw from VALIEV. Trading of redirects around the hands for these two athletes.
This is a re-aggravation of an injury that VALIEV took toward the end of his last match, where he got clobbered on the top of his head. So we're going to patch that up for a second time today. Tough area to take a cut on. Chamizo watching. He is so fun to watch. He has been so fun to watch throughout his remarkable career, as he really burst onto the scene in Las Vegas back at the United States when he won his First of 2 world gold medals. An exciting style, a dynamic personality, opportunities to talk with him, and just what a great ambassador for the sport. For many years, it was Chamizo and Burroughs, that great rivalry. And yeah, you think international wrestling, and there are certain names that come to the top of the mind, and Chamizo would be one of those names. And 3 minutes of wrestling. Good one here at 74 kilos. Frank Chamizo, a 3-2 lead on Sherman VALIEV.
Chamizo has changed coaches recently this Olympic year, changed things up a little bit in his preparations for Paris. He spent a time training in Japan, got a different feel and style. Finds himself here at the Paris Last Chance Olympic qualifier. He's always wrestled with so much confidence and swagger. Came out in this match with a great offensive pressure early on, and let's see what's going to happen in the second round against VALIEV.
We discussed the importance of a routine, but sometimes a change of scenery, a change of pace, especially when you have been so good for so long, can almost act like a breath of fresh air. And Chamizo certainly hoping that is the case. Period 2 begins. VALIEV, the 2021 U23 world champion. And now he gets poked in the eye as he backs off, asked for time. The referee obliges.
Snap in on the legs for VALIEV. Frank Chamizo is very comfortable in this position. He's got that Olympic lift, looking to get the back exposure here on VALIEV. He's looking to twist behind. He's got his leg hooked, but he's so flexible in this position. He's completely extended almost in a full splits position. No points yet awarded, but we're going to see him continue to progress here. Try to get that leg back. He looks to go behind, get the exposure. Not given yet. So we see the on-mat official gave the one, and that has been confirmed.
So for the first time, it's VALIEV with the lead. 3 unanswered points by VALIEV, and this crowd getting antsy. The referee had warned VALIEV, don't put me in the position to tag you with a caution by going down to those knees near the edge. We've seen it numerous times, and the caution up on the board. So Chamizo goes back out in front.
I'm personally very happy to see that call being made. They've given VALIEV numerous verbal warnings for that behavior of challenge is canceled. We do know that those buttons that the coaches push to engage the challenge are quite finicky sometimes. You know, we're back in action here. Great hand pressure for Chamizo. He's been in these positions before today and many times in his career.
Again, just taking mat territory by the chunks right now. Seems like it has been the heels of VALIEV the entire match in that orange.
And it's not the fact that VALIEV has gone to his knees in the zone, it's the fact that he's been consistently backing up and not engaging on that constant forward pressure from Chamizo. That's where we saw him get warned numerous times and eventually get that caution point. And we see the action here again in the zone. Chamizo's pushing him, pressuring him out of bounds, not able to respond. And we see the step out here.
Chamizo back up 2. Winding it to the 1 minute mark in this final period. Frank Chamizo working to get his way back into the Olympic Games.
I just feel like my heart rate is going 150 beats per minute here, Sean. We know that there's so much on the line for both of these athletes, and you can just cut the tension in the arena.
VALIEV always so calculated. When will he decide to push his button? and go for that shot. Driving near the edge. Somehow avoids stepping out of bounds. High stepping his way out of trouble. VALIEV. Both wrestlers shot simultaneously there. Chamizo with that under, and the referee stops it. 20 seconds. Well, if you're VALIEV, you need to go now. You can't be too selective. Reaches for that ankle, has the leg. No points awarded. Chamizo bails and steps out for one, and now let's see if they hit him for a caution, and they do. You just had that feeling that VALIEV was waiting for that opportune time, and he strikes low. The caution and one given, so the step out and the caution. Tied at 5. Chamizo with 6 seconds to go. He needs the step out point here to win. Near the edge, VALIEV avoids it, and he is going to win this match on criteria. Sherman VALIEV, Albania, with the criteria win. You talked about a sport of inches. We just saw it with the footwork, not once, but twice. From VALIEV. What a finish here at 74 kilos.